He woke me up.
But I
was fine.
I
was happy
fine.
back then.
But it just seemed like at 2:00 this morning, our furnace had just gone out, and now I'm all wrapped up in goodness. But the blue lights really seemed like it was a appropriate idea.
It helps.
If I'm nodding in agreement, it's not because I agree, it's because I'm shaking.
It's a mental health issue.
It's
it's a physical problem now.
It might, this might actually increase our immune system if we survive this.
What doesn't kill you makes you lose a couple digits.
Yeah, right. I can feel my fingers though, so that's a plus. I can feel 9 out of my 10 fingers, so we're okay right now.
I can feel my toes with my fingers.
I can. God, I need to still. But if anybody out there is some sort of furnace technician,
or you know how to start a fire,
well, we would just light the place on fire.
That sounds fine.
We just burn the place just to get warm. Be like, oh, thank God, we're good now.
We might have to go outside to warm up.
It was funny because when we went outside, we were like, oh, it's actually not too bad out here. Maybe we'll just sit out in the sun and get warmed up that way. But oh, no. But I think...
Doesn't help.
It doesn't help at all. We opened up some of the shades and that didn't help.
If anyone in Mexico wants to trade places, you can have my license.
We'll take
You can have my passport.
I'll give you my social security number so then I can move.
I'm perfectly fine living by the Rio Grande right about now. Just come pick me up.
I was going to say it could be worse, but I don't know if it actually could be worse. I guess it could be a lot worse. It could be 10 degrees in here just like it is outside.
We lost power a couple weeks ago.
Oh, God, do we have some stories to tell some people?
When we lost some heat today.
Yeah.
All the heat.
What's next?
The only benefit of this is we can at least stream while we're...
Yeah, right. I mean, we can still stream.
This is an Arctic streaming base now.
Yeah, right.
That's all it is.
Live from Antarctica, it's Hook and Loop.
IRL. Antarctica.
But at least we have our senses of humor.
That's the only thing they can't take away from us.
They can take our body heat.
But they'll never take our humor.
Over here we got Brave Humor. He's gonna lead us to the path of all that is heat.
I don't know about that. I think he's gonna lead us into a lot of Scottish anachronisms.
But hey, at least the computers are good. We don't have to worry about any overheating.
Computers are loving this.
The computers are like, oh man, this is great. Didn't you say yours was at like 30?
It's 30 right now. It's getting colder. I think they're the main source of heat in the house right now.
I wouldn't. Oh man, maybe I should overclock our GPUs and CPUs and generate some heat that way.
We could just take the coolers right off our CPUs.
Yeah, it would probably be completely fine at that point.
It'll just run around 80 and be happy.
But we're just gonna go over here and yeah. So I do have a full face mask, and for anybody, you know what? I'm gonna go get the thermos, and anybody that I don't want to tear it off the glass. That was such a bitch trying to put that thing on, and I want to take it off. We need to get some sort of the thermometer. We got to pull that out and actually show that it's really fucking 40 degrees in here.
We're not fucking around.
We're not. If anybody thinks that we're messing around, you're more than welcome to come on over and test it out for yourself. This is a hell of a thing. This
might be the end.
This might be the end of Hook and Loop. I can hear you doing a little ASMR there with your. Wait, is the microphone warm?
This is.
Oh my God, the microphone is warm.
This is Beard SMR.
Beard SMR. But I can feel it. I can feel it's nice and warm against my lips.
Yeah, the condenser's warming up.
It is. Oh, I might not leave here. Okay. Well, this is going to get awkward real quick. I'm just going to be face first into the microphone the entire time. But as you can tell, it's a little chilly in here.
If anyone, I don't know how much longer we can go on.
Oh, you know what we really should have got? We should have got more whiskey. We would have just warmed immediately right up.
I still have 3 or 4 ounces.
Just enough to keep you warm.
That's my failsafe. If you start going into shock over there, then I'm just gonna know that that's the canary in the coal mine.
You're going to be my St. Bernard with a shot on your back, just like, here you go, man, take this, you'll be okay.
I was thinking more, once you go, then I start drinking the whiskey.
Oh, just going all downhill right from there.
I know that it's gotten to the point where I need the whiskey, not the fact that I would be giving you my... I would never do that.
I would never. It is survival of the drunkest at this point.
That means I have about 3 hours left. Rather than 1.5 for both of us.
Can anybody please help? Oh, God. But, just in case I die, I want my nephews to have my baseball bat. Don't use it. Just remember me by it.
They just rip all the stats off.
Yeah, right. Oh, you little shits. I've had that for 10 years like that.
Just wait until I'm reincarnated. I'll come down there and kick your ass.
Oh, God. Oh. Well, speaking of reincarnated, then was I the one that told you about those new burial, like, little cocoons or whatever? You can be buried and made into a tree?
It's a, what did you call it? It's like a something else, something chamber.
You got me. It's some sort of, I don't know what it is. I can't even think about what it is right now.
Yeah, it's like whatever it is, we want it. I need it.
Well, it would come full circle if I was buried in one of those and then came up into a tree and then was made into a baseball bat. That'd be fucking dope.
Living my best life.
Living my best life. Bring me back as a nice strong oak. I'll get in the MLB one of these days. Doesn't matter how.
Oh, you'd be like that baseball player that got sold for 10 bats.
Oh,
got traded for 10 bats.
But that was like that was the same guy that killed himself.
That was recently. Like
that was 90s, right?
Yeah, it was within the last couple decades. It wasn't like, the this whole baseball thing ain't gonna go nowhere. We're gonna trade him for some bats. Yeah, that was in the early 2000s. He got traded for 10 bats because they couldn't accept.
They didn't want to
nothing,
pay for him. Yeah, they're like, we have to get rid of him. You have to take him. Please take him away.
Yeah, and he killed himself.
I mean,
I wonder why you were devalued to be about around the same price as something you can pick up at your local Dick's Sporting Goods. You're worth no more than a receipt from Dick's.
I just think that, God, yeah, that's only like $300 if anything. If that's like high quality bats too.
Yeah, these are probably the entry level ones.
Oh God. Well, I think that's good enough for yeah, it's good enough for right now, I think. But okay, everybody. I hope we see you. Hopefully not on the other side. And just again for how cold it is, it's
If anyone has any food or supplies, anything that could possibly help,
a heater maybe?
Reach out to us. We're still here. We're still breathing. And we could really use your help in this critical moment.
We only have a small amount of whiskey left. God help us.
I only have a small amount of whiskey left.